I made these adapters for you got male 6.5 bullets and female 4mm. It's for my Abziba Mamba 7 truck. Let me just get the truck, because the last time I ran this truck, this is the original ESC that was in it. The ESC started cutting out, man. I'm not sure what was going on, man. So if this ESC is anything to go by the DBX 07, which is a similar truck to this one. I've seen vids online where it catches fire and shit in it. You know what I mean? So I thought I won't run this ESC. I won't run the stock ESC in it anymore, man, and swap the ESC out, man. You know what I mean? So let me just turn this truck around. Where's one sec. So these are the adapters, because I want to keep the motor. I've still got the original motor in the truck, you know what I mean? Instead of ripping the motor out and putting another motor in, like I've got a Savage motor, a HPI Savage 2000 kV motor, with the original, with the bullet connector that connects straight into the, I got a Hobbywing Max 6 ESC in this. So the Savage 2200 kV motor would connect straight into the ports on the ESC in it. So, but I didn't want to rip out this motor. There's nothing wrong with the motor in this truck, man. It's quite a powerful. It's quite a powerful motor, and it's a big can motor as well. I think it's even bigger than Savage motor. Look at the size of it. It's quite a big motor, man, you know what I mean? So I wanted to keep the motor. You see the can size of it, it's massive, it's quite big. Yeah, I got my Savage motor somewhere. Otherwise, well, you can't really size it up because this motor is all mounted up to the car. But I'm sure it's bigger than the Savage motor. I'm not really sure what can size motor this truck is using, but yeah, anyway, so I had to make up adapters for the truck, because the motor wires are 4mm motor wires. So let's connect it in. See if I can put that there. Connect it on. Just connecting the adapters to the motor wires. I have to get some tape, and I haven't got shrink wrap, so I have to get tape and just tape up these gold parts in it. I haven't got any heat shrink, so yeah, the motor wires are all connected on. So I think originally the original ESC that was in this, yeah, it's probably better dropping my light to connect the tuck the wires underneath, because the original ESC, the wires were tucked underneath the center brace. So do that now, get all these wires out of the way. And so hopefully this will work, man. I don't know if they sell these in they must sell something like this in the shop, but I don't know, I haven't really looked, but just thought I'd because the original 6.5 male connectors, when you buy a Max 6 ESC, or is it the motor, you get the wires in the motor. I think it's the motor or ESC, I'm not too sure, but you already get the motor, you already get these wires, these 6.5 bullet connector wires in the ESC or the motor when you buy a Max 6 ESC or Max 6 ESC motor combo, because there's a supply the wires. I don't know if they still do it now, but I ain't bought a brand new Max 6 ESC for a while, so I'm not sure, but at the time they did. So let's connect. I have to see which is, I mean, the middle one is easy. Yellow's the middle one. So connect this wire, yellow wire in the middle port. Bloody hell. Decent suspension on this car now, man. Shit. Right, that middle one is in. Right, the middle wire is in, so I have to check to see, what does it say on the motor? I can't see. Usually it's marked on the motor, A, B and C, or the ESC. I might have to check off camera, man, because I can't really see. Because if you put the other two wires the wrong way around, you just go in reverse, innit? Forward would be reverse, and reverse would be forward, and you just have to swap them round. But I might have to do it off camera, because it should say on the ESC which way to put the wires. B. So this is that A? I think this one's A, or is it C? Let's lift the car up, man. Can't really see, man. Can't even fucking see now, man. Oh, what I'll do, I'll just to make sure the wires are long enough, I'll have to do it off camera because I can't see in this light, man. The wires are definitely long enough. Obviously, I had to make these adapters. One, because the motor wire, original motor wire, that's the length of it, and it would have been too short to connect to this Max 6 ESC, as you can see. And two, it wouldn't have connected anyway because it was the wrong bullets, and it was 4mm, so it definitely fits. Yeah, there's enough room. It's a bit of a tight fit. I don't want to push it all the way in until I check to see that I've actually got these two wires connected in the right port on the ESC. The middle one's definitely in. The middle one's secured in definitely, because the middle port is always easiest. You can't get it wrong. It's just the middle wire goes into the middle port. So I don't want to put too much strain on it, but you can see it's in. I haven't secured the two end ones. The middle one's definitely in. So yeah, and the ESC's away from the spur gear. You can see, although there's a lip on the motor plate, don't know if you can see the lip on the motor plate. That's protecting the spur gear from the ESC, not the motor plate, the ESC plate. Sorry. So, what else? And this receiver just came flapping around. That's how it came. No tape, nothing on the receiver. Just I opened up the receiver box to take out the original ESC, and that's how the receiver was, man, flapping around in the box. If it's not the receiver flapping around the box, it's the pinion loose from stock. And then what else? Yeah, I've had, what, from day one, this truck, I've been, you know what I mean, working on this truck, man. What is it? The pinion was loose from factory, from the shaft. Then it was the center diff, trying to get into the center diff, and see the center diff seems to be holding up anyway since I filled it up with oil. There's no leaks or nothing. So yeah, anyway, just hope this adapters will work. This ESC will work, and hopefully, if everything works, have this truck on the road again, give and take the weather and shit. So I think I'll leave it here with this vid, man. I think that's it. So this is the original ESC. Yeah, as I say, you can't even calibrate it. You see, it's just got the one on-off button on the side, and there's nowhere calibrating it. There's no other switches on it. You have to get the program card, and it said, yeah, leave it. I think this ESC was going anyway, man. As I said, you kept cutting off and whatnot, and I think this is what, maybe I've had 4 or 5 runs of this car, not more than 5 runs of this truck, and the ESC, I don't know if I can put this ESC in another truck, man. It might check. As I said, I mean, these ESCs, man, a bit ABC on this ESC. Let me catching fire and shit, man. Leave it here with this vid.